Y'all, you looking for that Southern comfort meal? It's gonna stick to your ribs? Well, look no further. Chicken fried chicken. We're doing it on the Blackstone Griddle. It's gonna be some good groceries, y'all. That's some good groceries. Chicken fried chicken. You're probably saying, what in the heck is chicken fried chicken, Hussy? Well, I'm glad you asked. So chicken fried steak is like a cube steak, kind of breaded like chicken and then fried. Well, chicken's the same thing, but it's like fried chicken, but fried chicken. Chicken fried chicken, right? All right, we're gonna get our chicken prepped. Got some gloves on. It's always nice to use gloves. We just got I got 4 chicken breasts here. I like using chicken breasts for this. If you want to use thighs, go right ahead. And you want to get you a lovely gallon bag. This right here will help you in the next step. So as you can see, the chicken is not quite uniform. It's thick over here, thin over here. Well, for chicken fried chicken, you want to make sure everything's a level playing field, okay? You want everybody on the same playing field. So I like to put a piece of chicken into a gallon baggie, and I like to use a big old mallet, meat mallet, and I like to pound it out, and it spreads out, makes it nice and big, but it also makes it uniform, so it cooks evenly. So that is 1 chicken breast, and I mean, look at that. Nice and uniform. I'm gonna do that to these other 3, and there's our last one. This also helps tenderize the chicken as well. Makes it nice and tender. Be able to cut it with a fork. Now, we talked about chicken fried chicken. We gotta bread it, all right? And what we're gonna do is, we got a little breading station here. So one of these, we're gonna take 2 eggs, take a little bit of milk, just gonna whiz this up. I'm also going to add a little salt and pepper to this. You wanna make sure you season all the way around, okay? You can also add a little bit of hot sauce to this mixture. It's really sky's the limit what you wanna do. All right, now, the breading. We are going to use, this right here is actually self-rising flour. So it's got your baking soda, baking powder, got a little bit of salt in there. What I like about it is it'll rise a little bit on the little crunchies. The crunchies will be crunchy. You could use all-purpose flour if you want. You can use all-purpose and put your baking powder, baking soda, etc. in it, all right? The main thing is we have to season this up. I'm gonna use a little bit of this chicken griddle. We're gonna put that right into the flour. Come in and mix your flour up. If you don't see your seasoning, add more. You want to use this time, go ahead, pre-warm your griddle. You're on about a medium heat. You want it about 350, 375. You're basically shallow frying on your griddle top. When you're breading, try to just use one hand. That way your other hand you can do other stuff with. Chicken breast. First thing you want to do, put it in the flour. What this does, gets all that moisture dry, and it gets you ready for the next step. And we go to the egg wash. Make sure you try to get this relatively off. Come back over here to our flour. There we go, number 1. All right, we're gonna do this to our other 3. All right, last one. And you can see what I like is these little crunchies. That right there is gonna get nice and crispy onto the griddle top. God, it's gonna be good. All right, now it's chicken time. We wanna make sure our griddle is about 350 degrees, give or take. And that's perfect. We're gonna add some oil to this. That's gonna bring temperature down. Ultimately, we're gonna fry this chicken. Liberal amounts of oil. Don't fret out too much. All right, we're just gonna run that around. Just try to keep it kind of pulled up. Now, we're gonna take our pieces of chicken. Beautiful pieces of chicken. Give it a little pat, all right? Y'all know pat. Wanna make sure it gets good contact patch. When you have it here in the bowl, kind of gets a little tacky. That's great. We'll go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Wash, wash, washy, wash. Wash your hands. All right, you want to pay attention to your griddle top. And when you see places that is a little dry, bring you a little bit of oil and come right in. If you don't have any oil pulled up, just take you a little bit more oil here. Just kind of come in between. Just want to make sure the chicken kind of stays moist with a little bit of oil, all right? After about a couple minutes, y'all, we're gonna flip our chicken. Oh man, look at that crust. Look at that crust, beautiful. I'm gonna take that oil over here in the corner. My Blackstone pitches just a little bit over here. Put it right there. Now, we're gonna make a little gravy. We're gonna put our little pan right there, all right? We need a little bit of oil. So I'm just gonna get some of this oil from over here in the corner. some from over here. Some just got a little bit of that flavor on it, all right? I want to supplement a little bit. I'll take a little bit of this. This is just bacon grease. Your oil's ready. Just get it up a little bit of temperature. We'll make our roux. About a tablespoon of fat to a tablespoon of flour for a roux. You can see it's cooking. Exactly what we want her to do. You want to cook your roux for about a minute or so. That's just to get that rawness out. Rawness of the flour, that is. Right here, I got half and half. You can use heavy whipping cream. You can use whole milk. You use 2% milk. So to this, we're going to add our half and half. Add a little bit. Stir a little bit. When you do that and you get it hot, the old roux starts to work on you. Next thing you know, she's gonna start tightening it up. There it goes, look at that. Instantly getting it overheat. We need more liquid. If not, things gonna seize up, gonna be thicker than a Snicker. Now let's see where our chicken's at. Oh yeah, they're nice. Let's temp this chicken, let's see where it's at. We're 156 degrees. I'll be honest with you, that's perfect for me because once we take it off, it's going to continue cooking. We'll put our chicken over here on our cutting board. I like to use a little bit of paper towel. This helps catch some of that oil that drips off. Our gravy's really nice. We just need to season it up now. I like to season mine up with a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. If you want to do white pepper, some people don't like putting black pepper in it because of specks or whatever. Hey, you do you. Perfect white milk gravy, Southern style. Let's head on over to the cutting board. Plate it up, let's give it a try. Shoo-wee! Boy, would you look at this. Chicken, fried chicken on the Blackstone Griddle. Dang it, boys and girls. Woohoo! Son, guys, it is time to try these Southern groceries. I want to get this piece right here. Thing's got some gravy on it. Son, let's get a little bit more of that gravy. Something about fried food with gravy on it, this just speaks to me. Oh man, the gravy just makes it, the crunch of that exterior of the chicken and that seasoning we had, that chicken griddle, phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Y'all, I may have just had a religious experience here. Try this, you will love it. Y'all, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you stopping in. Head on over to the Blackstone Network where you'll see other awesome videos just like this. Hey, I'm Matt Hussey, and that's some Good Groceries.